Hey, welcome to this Literacy Shed Adobe Express challenge. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to design a book review webpage with buttons, embedded video, and a glide show. If you need free Adobe Express for Education accounts for your school, visit the link on screen. And there you'll also find all the other free things we do for schools like live lessons, teacher training, and lesson packs. Let's get on with the challenge. So let's create a web page book review. We're going to go up here, press the plus, and go down to web page. First things first, let's rename this, and that'll make it easier to find later on. Next, let's add a title. I'll put my name in there as well, and then you can click anywhere in the gray here, and it'll open up this photo chooser, and we'll go for rabbits. Okay, I'm looking for something that's slightly more interesting. This one's pretty good. And also I'm going to move my title to the top left there, and it's just going to frame these rabbits, which I think looks okay. It says scroll to start writing your story. Let's do that. And the first section here, press the plus, go to text, and I'm just going to put in a general opener. Now this has come out quite small, so you can click the text. Header 1, H1 might be a bit big. Header 2 just looks around about perfect, so I'm happy with that. Then the plus underneath, I'm going to go for a split layout. This is image on one side, text and other things on the other side. So let's put our first piece of text in there. And what I want to do is start playing around with some of the formatting. So I think I'm going to split up these sections here by just pressing enter. And wherever the cursor is, it'll make a new kind of section for us. And I'm going to change this to header 2. I really want this to grab the reader. I want them to know that it's not about cute rabbits, it's a gruesome adventure story. On the left hand side, let's find, a cute rabbit to kind of show them that, to kind of reinforce this point that it's not actually just about cute rabbits. So the images always need to back up, or at least give some interest to what you're saying on the right hand side. And once you've done that, you can scroll down, and I'm going to choose split layout again. Click on the plus, go to text, put in whatever you want. Again, I'm going to separate out these sections, and I want to make sure that the reader focuses in on the fact that this is a really interesting point from the book. And on the right hand side, I'm going to go for an image, and let's go for something like seagull. It won't be a black-headed seagull exactly like the one in the story, but still it's good enough for this. Okay, now we've done that, we can scroll down. This time, instead of a split layout, you can carry on going split layouts, but let me show you how to do a glide show. Hey, I hope you're having fun so far. Teachers, if you'd like a PDF mapping this activity to the NCCE Teach Computing curriculum, follow the link that's on screen now. Okay, back to the challenge. Now, this is where you put your images in before you put your text in. So one of the bits I'm talking about is where the rabbits have a fight. So let's have a look to see if there's anything in there for that. Yeah, great, we've got one there. And then the last one is customer review, because I'm going to put my final score of what I thought it was like. This one looks pretty good to me. Once you're done, click save, and then you have these two sections, and you can see that the images glide into one another, and you still have this text box where you can put things in. So let's press the plus in the middle, go to text, paste that in. And then again, you can keep on with that formatting of wanting to show people, some of the more interesting bits. And then I'm going to scroll down here. And for my final section here, go to text and pop it in. Now this one, because it's so important, maybe I'll make it all header 2. Or even you could look at header 1. Maybe that's a bit big. So maybe I'll change that back to header 2. But that's all good. I like how that has gone so far. And don't forget, you can also move these text boxes too, but I don't want to cover up the rabbits. So maybe on the right-hand side would be good. If you want to preview your work at any time, you can just by pressing the play button there, using your left and right arrows to scroll through your sections, making sure everything is as you think it is. But also if you want to add some sections, maybe you've done one of our other projects like the video book review, then you can go back to split layout. Here, for example, I did a video book review, so let me paste that in there. Just like I did at the start, I'm going to give this kind of a title section here. And also I will go and press the plus there, and you can embed a video. So if you've made a video book review in Express, it's very simple. All you need to do is go and get your link, paste it in there, and it's going to save like any other piece of media. I'll put in some text underneath. I'll change this text to header 2 to kind of bulk it up a bit. And then on the left hand side here, I'll search for an image. Customer review again, I'll keep that in there. That looks pretty relevant to me. Keep it there. Choose that image. And then again, I'm going to put another split layout, because you can also do things like add images which you have on your device. So if I go here, upload from device, search for Watership Down, I've got an image which I can stick on the right hand side there. That's my version of a book cover. I can change the focal point to make sure that we get the title in, for example. That would be pretty important. Just so people can get a flavor of what I've done. Always make sure that we're telling people exactly what it is that we're doing. Keep the formatting consistent. And if you want to, you can change the theme on all of these as well. There's a little magic wand button in here. It will give you some themes on the left hand side that you can choose from. Crisp is quite a good one. I use that quite a lot. And it will change things like the font sizes, and things like the formatting as well. But go in, check them out, and see what you think. Once you're done, again, press the play button there, and you can scroll through from section to section, seeing what it's like, checking that your video embed is in there. There it is, brilliant. You can play that as well. And once you're happy, like always, you click share in the top right. You can publish it to the web. You can send it to Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams. Very simple, a few clicks, and you're a published author. And that's how you create a web page book review in Adobe Express.